Very privileged to welcome Simthandile Tshabalala and Bonginkosi Tshabalala on the eve of them jetting off to Australia, where young Simthandile will be competing in the Australian Open Golf Tournament this weekend. Simthandile, or SimTiger, is a golfing protege in every sense of the word. He's only 7 years old and he's already ranked 15th in the world. Gentlemen, welcome to the program. Bonginkosi, I need to start with you. You're on the flight to Australia, but it almost didn't happen. Talk us through the 0-hour happenings that got you your visa and got you, able to board the plane tomorrow night.
So I had to send a tweet and text Minister Tshabalala to say, please help. We are on the panic mode because we left with a day to get the visas. Otherwise, the young boy can't go to Australia to compete, and it wasn't going to be very good. So then we got contacted by Tshabalala, the Minister of Sport, and then then that was last night. Then she referred us to Haga, who then connected us with the people from Jericho and people from Home Affairs. And then by 8 a.m. they called again to say, listen, we're working on this, everything looks fine. There's no red flags on your visa, we just don't understand why it hasn't been granted, but we are speaking to the Higher Commission to get this granted, and then by 11:30 we had our visas.
Brilliant. So, you're on the flight tomorrow. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready. Do you know where you're going? Where about in Australia are you off to?
Off to Australia to play the World Championships for golf.
Yes.
Kids around the world.
Yep. And you fancy your chances because you've been overseas before, haven't you? Tell us about that trip.
My first trip was going to San Lemire. And there, I came third place.
In Africa Open.
In Africa Open.
Yes.
And then second one, I went to Malaysia.
There we go.
I didn't get any trophy. It was a tough course and it was very hot there.
It was very hot in Malaysia.
Very hot.
But you've now sussed out the international competition that you'll be up against. So that was a learning curve. That's what they say in sport. So now you're going to be better off. Do you know roughly who you're going to be competing against?
Mostly time I compete with, on the other tournament I compete with Jock, and all I know is Jock, and the other kids I know some of them are my friends. I know what's that little boy?
Right, so but you're competing amongst your friends, so it's not a killer instinct that you have to adopt just yet, but you do want to win. Is that's correct? Brilliant. So now tell us, what got you into golf?
What got me into golf? Because my dad and my coach Byron was my coach, and my coach Byron, and so when I was good with Coach Byron. I went to a different coach, was coach at SimThandile, was named Coach Dumo. And then, so I was practicing with him instead of Coach Byron, but Coach Byron was my favorite coach in the first place.
And what do you like best about golf?
Best about golf because my dad's always beside me on playing the course, and he'll always tell me what club to take.
Absolutely. So Bonginkosi, you get the best of both worlds. You're spending time with your kid and you're on the golf course. You've really got it sussed, haven't you?
Yeah, it's quite difficult to be a father, to be a caddy, to be a friend, to be a coach, and then there is also emotions involved because he's a kid. He doesn't like hitting bad shots. He doesn't like losing as well. So we need to deal with that most of the time. And most of the time he starts crying, then that affects his performance as well.
Yeah.
And then the kids that he just mentioned now is the kids that he plays with, competes with around the country. But then now in Australia, it's a different altogether. It's kids from around the world, so we don't know who he's going to be competing with. We don't know how good those kids are, so he just needs to go there and put his best performance. So what I tell him all the time when he steps on the course in the competition, I just tell him, remember, you're not here to compete with anyone but yourself.
Absolutely.
So you need to make sure that you beat your previous best score.
Absolutely. Yeah. So 7 years old now. He started when he was 5. When did you kind of spot, and what gave it away that he has a special talent.
So he started competing. He started competing in August last year. So he was 6 then, and then so the first day, it was a 3-day tournament in the Africa Open. So the first day and second day was he was struggling. He was struggling, and I think also the environment, atmosphere, he wasn't used to that. Then the final day, that's when I got surprised. The way he played, apparently I didn't see him, but he said a short prayer before he teed off, and he put a fantastic performance there. And that's when I realized that there's something here. There's definite talent, and also the feedback that I got from other parents there to say, listen, your boy is really talented. You just need to push him a little bit and give him the best coaching you can get out there. And that's what we did.
So Simthandile, your nickname SimTiger, tell us, where does that come from?
I came because when I was with my dad and I was thinking about my name, so I was saying I don't have a nickname, so I just said I was thinking about Tiger Woods. He's a professional PGA Tour, and the Tiger, I just put it with Sim and Tiger, which I made SimTiger. And I told my dad, and then it was like, it's a good nickname.
Is he the player you'd like to be like?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
But he says when he grows up, he wants to be like me.
Okay, there we go. So confidence, that's what you need in a professional sportsman. Absolutely. Right, so what's your favorite golf course?
Stain City Golf Course.
Stain City?
Yes.
Why? Is it technical? Is that what you like about it?
No, because the slopes are not that much, and the grass is very nice and soft and beautiful. And they have, we're going to live there soon in the next year. Okay,
brilliant. So you will be close to where you want to ply your trade. Bonginkosi, it's not long to go before he has to compete at the Australian Open. It was a bit of a rush to get everything sorted. How's he going to settle down and just focus on what he needs to? Because I suppose that's where you come in, as the support network.
Yes, definitely. So I need to make sure when he gets there that he is calm, and I need to make sure that he is relaxed, and I need to make sure that he plays his best game. And yeah, then I just need to remind him that, listen, it's not you against the world, it's just you against you.
And just give us a little bit of the details. Australian Open, whereabouts?
It's in Sydney.
In Sydney.
Yeah, it's being played in Sydney.
And we should be looking out for the results around about Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, so you'll get the first results on Saturday, and then you'll get the final results on Sunday. So you can catch it live on their website, or the US Kids website, which is under they've got international tournaments there.
Absolutely. Right, well, we wish you best of luck. Simthandile, SimTiger. Go get him.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us, Bonginkosi, as well. Thanks so much for being with us.
They can follow him on Instagram, Simthandile T1.
Okay. Yeah. Simthandile T1.
That's correct.
Right. Get on social media. This is the next big thing that you have to follow. Simthandile, SimTiger. That's where we're going to have to leave it for tonight. Thanks for joining us here with your sport on The Full View. From myself and all the team, good night. Take care.